Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video is about the Ritual Miracle Expert mode, which is the 17 to 20 floor. So in our global server, we only have up to 16, which is called Nightmare. But now we're gonna have Expert mode. So Expert mode have been implemented for all bosses, which is Kronos, 𝐄𝐗𝐏, Fafnir, and Andras. But in order to fight Andras, you have to complete Ritual Miracle Kronos, 𝐄𝐗𝐏, and Kronos, 𝐄𝐗𝐏, Fafnir 17, then you can only do Andras 17. So it's the same thing for 18, 19, and 20. You have to complete the other 3 one first, then you can only complete do the Andras one. Then Kronos 17 above is the unique thing about that is they're gonna add more stamina consumed, because from 15 you're gonna consume 18 now. But the good thing is they increase the flawless drop rate by a certain percentage, and also increase the equipment drop from 2 equipment increase to 3 equipment. And now in order for challenging Kronos, because Kronos is an Inferno type, you can only use Flow type or a Shimmer type in this battle. So you can see from your choice here, you cannot use other Esper that is not Flow or Shimmer type. So it's the same thing implement for 𝐄𝐗𝐏 and Fafnir. For 𝐄𝐗𝐏 you're gonna need Inferno type and or Shimmer type. Then for Fafnir will be Wind type or Shimmer type. Then for Andras one here, I don't because this one is not unlocked, right? But I can show you the screenshot here. It can use any kind of element, but if you use the Shimmer type element, you're gonna deal more DPS and you receive a lesser more damage. And maybe the team comp here you're gonna need to change for the Andras 17 above, because there's actually a limit for Andras 17 above. The poison can only deal 20k damage, so which means the poison here won't be that efficient for 17 above. So true damage and the Shimmer Esper damage will shine more on the Andras 17 to 20 if you want to challenge for that. Okay, so for this video here, we'll take Kronos as an example to show you how strong the Kronos is. Okay, let me quick equip the Lien. Okay, so the equipment here is not min-max because this is PTR server. Everything here is, the equipment quality is not that good. You can see here, even though it's plus 15, the stats here is not really that impressive. This one is not equipped as well. So let's take a look. Okay, let me just go full auto mode. So you are only limited to only use Flow type and Shimmer type into the battle. And not just that, the boss have actually a new passive which you don't want to actually extend the battle. Like if you're making a full tank team to actually want to tank the boss damage, that is not possible, because you actually want to clear the boss as fast as possible as well. Okay, now we can see the new Kronos. Okay, let's stop here first. Okay, you can see Kronos take the action instantly because there's a new passive into the Kronos. Kronos act first at the start of the combat, which means no matter how fast you are, Kronos will always deal his S3 DPS first, which is AoE damage, deals high damage to everyone, and deal high damage AoE, and then deal very high damage, which is the rocks came down from the sky, and will hit the lowest HP percentage Esper and then stun for 1 turn. And every time this Kronos takes a hit, so this hit, even though if you cast a multi-hit, it only considered as 1 hit, so you don't have to worry if you're actually using a multi-hit Esper. But as long as you touch Kronos 1 time, it will get 1 stack of Supreme Fury, which is this golden buff here. This golden buff here that will increase 1 stack. So this golden buff, every single stack will increase the Kronos attack, defense, and speed for 1%. So if you hit Kronos 10 times and Kronos is still survived and he didn't die, then his attack, defense, and speed will increase by a total of 10%, which is, you don't want to be a long fight with Kronos. So he will getting faster and faster, more tankier and more DPS. And not just that, for every player unit with HP below 20%, so let's say my Ollie now is lower than 20%, right? Or my Ollie protects someone from dying and the Esper is below than 20%, then all player units deal damage lower than will reduce by 20%. So if you don't have any heal Esper, after from the first AoE damage from Kronos, you actually deal lesser damage, which is 20%. Then when there are fewer than 5 player unit remaining, so which means someone actually die, then for each fallen player, the boss reduce 20% more damage and takes reduce 20% more damage. So if you left 4 Esper, let's say my Lien died, then left 4 Esper, right? Then the boss will deal more damage, and then I'll reduce 20% damage, and this thing can be stacked. So technically, the moment one of your Esper died, it will just keep snowballing until your whole team die. Okay, so let's take a look like the whole battle, right? So my lane is gonna cast shield, and let it auto. Okay, now you can see my damage is still fine. The damage output is still nice. 43k, 18k. It's still nice, right? But you can see the buff is stacking up. The buff is stacking up now. 5 stack, 6 stack. And you can see the damage is getting lower and lower later. 8 stack now. 9 stack. Kronos take his turn again. DPS. 11 stack. There's no maximum stack for it. 12. 13. Oh, my Ollie is gonna die. Nice, invincibility. Kronos have 15 stack now. It's so close. Come on, kill it. Nice, lane bubble up. You can see the ultimate now only deals 27k. Nice. Okay, we got lucky, we actually killed Kronos 17. But you get my point. The longer you actually extend the battle, the harder it is. And this thing, so we get 3 equipment drop just now. And then we get all those reward. And then from the leaderboard here, because last time the leaderboard we are using 16 as a speed run now, right? So now the world leaderboard will be calculating the 20 turn one. So these are some of the team examples they have been using in the PTR server here. It's not like the min maxing at the moment. You can see a lot of players haven't challenged yet. This one is 16, then this one is 20. So the higher difficulty will actually make changes to the Ritual Miracle rewards floor. So if you want the frame, you are no longer able just to clear 16. You have to actually go challenge for 20. But if you are the player who don't really care about the leaderboard reward here, you can just maintain at 16 because the reward wise they are dropping the same thing. It's just that 17 to 20 you have a slightly higher chance to drop flawless, and then you drop 3 equipment at the same time. So if you want to make a better quality of equipment, a better drop of better lines of equipment, then it is good to grind 17 to 20. But keep note, you can still have a chance to drop 2 substats, which is not the flawless one. They just increase the flawless drop rate, doesn't mean that you won't get the elite equipment anymore, right? So it really depends on you to feel like it is necessary to go that high for challenging. For endgame player who like challenging in PvE content, this is a good update. But for the player who don't really like to fight until 20 floor, you just want to be comfortable in your 16 floor, just let it be, right? Because they didn't change any equipment drop. It's not like you don't grind 18 you can't get the equipment. It's just that they increased the rate of getting flawless if you challenge the 21. So same thing applies to the other bosses as well, right? So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down how do you think about the new Ritual Miracle, about the update 70 to 20. Is it what you are looking for, or how do you think about it? Like, so hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JenMP, Rosas15, Molkert Regally, thank you so much for the support. And special thanks to Merlin William for the highest tips giver in my live stream. Thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Jemai, Code Wardeners, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Choni, Racketus, Cult Worshipper, Von Hexa, Luxley, Rawson Bessie. Thank you so much for the support, and special thanks to every supporter who have reached 1 month streak and 3 month streak in my content. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.